Tai Chi Chuan. Tai Chi is often described as meditation in slow motion. It is often done in groups. Tai Chi promotes serenity through gentle, flowing movements in a focused manner and accompanied by deep breathing. Tai Chi was first a martial art, and it evolved into a healing form over time. Today in the West, many think of Tai Chi as a meditative, choreographed dance or exercise form performed slowly, softly, and gracefully with smooth and even transitions between each move. Some regard Tai Chi as a moving form of yoga and meditation combined. There are a number of so-called forms, which are also sometimes called sets, which consist of a sequence of movements. Many of these movements are originally derived from the martial arts and natural movements of animals and birds. One of the avowed aims of Tai Chi is to foster the circulation of this qi within the body, the belief being that by doing so, the health and vitality of the person are enhanced. This qi circulates in patterns that are close related to the nervous and vascular systems, and thus the notion is closely connected with that of the practice of acupuncture and other Oriental healing arts. The goal of Tai Chi is to be in the now and be aware of your breathing and the movements of Tai Chi, being one with the movement and connected to each and every movement. As you advance in your practice, you start to become aware of the Qi and its movement through the body. And with more practice, one can direct the Qi to different parts of the body. I used to teach yoga before I switched to teaching Tai Chi, and I find yoga and Tai Chi very similar in being one with the breathing and the movement. Being aware of the prana, Qi is the same energy. Tai Chi and yoga work strengthening and activating the endocrine, the cardiovascular, the nervous, the muscle, and skeletal systems. However, the modalities are different. In yoga, you are static in the asana or posture as you breathe into the posture. In Tai Chi, you are in constant and perpetual slow motion and you breathe while in the movement. The term Tai Chi Chuan translates as Supreme Ultimate Fist, Boundless Fist, Supreme Ultimate Boxing. Tai Chi Chuan training involves 5 elements: the Taolu, which are solo hand and weapon forms, the Nigong and Qigong, which are the breathing, movement, and awareness exercises and meditation, the Tai Shou, which are the push hand drills, and the San Shou, which are the self-defense techniques. History of Tai Chi. Tai Chi's origin is steeped in myth and legend. However, many historians attribute the founder of Tai Chi to a monk of the Wu-Tang monastery, Chang San Fang. Some scholars doubt his historical existence. However, research and records from the Ming Shi, the official chronicles of the Ming Dynasty, seem to indicate that he did in fact live 1391 to 1459. His exercises stressed suppleness and elasticity and were opposed to hardness and force. They incorporated philosophy, physiology, psychology, geometry, and the laws of dynamics. One of his students, Wang Cheng-yi, apparently took the 13 postures of Chang San Fang and linked them together into continuous sequences, thus creating something which resembles the contemporary Tai Chi Chuan form. There are 5 main schools of Tai Chi. The form Talalak is practicing in this video is the Yang style. The 5 schools are Chen, Yang, Sun, and Wu Shi, also known as Hao. Each school has their own patriarchs and lineage. While Tai Chi Chuan is typified by some for its slow movements, many Tai Chi styles, including the 3 most popular, Yang, Wu, and Chen, have secondary forms that are faster. There are also different dance forms within each Tai Chi school. For instance, there are long and short Yang forms. This long form, so called to distinguish it from more recent short forms, is traditionally considered to consist of 108 movements. These movements derive from the martial arts. It develops all the basic principles of Tai Chi: balance, centeredness, empty versus full, alignment, careful attention to precise movement, rootedness of the legs, flexibility of the waist, sinking one's energy to the dantian, internal stillness, smooth movement rhythms, etc. It consists of 3 stages of increasing length and difficulty. Some other forms of martial arts require students to wear a uniform during practice. In general, Tai Chi Chuan schools do not require a uniform. The study of Tai Chi Chuan primarily involves 3 aspects. Health. Since the first widespread promotion of Tai Chi's health benefits by Yang Chengfu and Sun Lutang in the early 20th century, Tai Chi has developed a worldwide following among people with little or no interest in martial training, but subscribe to Tai Chi's stress reduction, health, and health maintenance systems. Medical studies of Tai Chi support its effectiveness as an alternative exercise that promotes wellness, harmony, and stress reduction. Learning to do Tai Chi correctly provides a practical avenue for learning about such things as balance, alignment, fine-scale motor control, rhythm of movement, and meditation. Many practitioners notice benefits in terms of correcting poor postural alignment or movement patterns, which can contribute to tension or injury. Tai Chi works on the endocrine, circulatory, nervous, respiratory, and skeletal systems within the body simultaneously. One of the endocrines that is activated is the pineal gland. And when this is activated, one centers into a meditative state. This meditative state also reduces stress. Studies in China are finding that Tai Chi is a very good tool for prevention of modern diseases of today. These are all good reasons to learn and practice Tai Chi. The second aspect of Tai Chi is meditation. It is purported that focusing the mind slowly on the movements of the form helps to bring about a state of mental calm and clarity. The focus and calmness cultivated by the meditative aspect of Tai Chi Chuan is seen as necessary in maintaining optimal health. Tai Chi is a moving meditation, externally and internally. As one becomes more competent in Tai Chi, one focuses one's attention on the execution of the external form. However, one also becomes aware of the Qi, or life force, while it flows through the body, thus achieving an external and internal meditative flow. Tai Chi fosters a calm and tranquil mind, focused on the precise execution of these movements. When watching Tai Chi, it may look like there is a lot of arm movement, but if you watch carefully, it is the waist that is doing the movement, and the arms just play a supporting role. Concentrating on these movements assists the meditative ambiance. Furthermore, the meditative nature of the exercises is calming and relaxing in and of itself. As noted above, doing Tai Chi activates the pineal gland, producing a meditative state. The third aspect of Tai Chi is martial arts. Besides using your hands and fists as weapons, Tai Chi also has sword, long and short staff, and staff with blade forms that take a lot of practice and experience. The Tao Lu, or solo forms, include Tai Chi forms and Qi Gong. One often sees groups of people doing Tai Chi in parks. This is still considered a solo form. All of the practitioners are doing their form, concentrating within. Some traditional schools of Tai Chi teach partner exercises, two-people form. This is known as Tai Shu, push hands, or San Shu, sparring. And within San Shu is Qi Na. As students practice Tai Shu, it promotes students becoming more sensitive and responsive to being attacked or challenged. Push hands makes practitioners follow the Tao. Yielding is the way of the Tao. Pushing hands can be done with either one or two hands. In China, Tai Chi is categorized under the Wudang grouping of Chinese martial arts. That is, the arts applied with internal power. to distinguish the skills, theories, and applications of internal arts, or Nijia, from those of the Shaolin grouping, Waijia, which means hard or external martial art styles. Philosophy of Tai Chi. To get insights into Tai Chi, it helps to understand the philosophy of Tai Chi. Tai Chi is deeply connected with Taoist philosophies and notions. This is illustrated by the fact that the outlook and ideas presented in the Chinese works, the Tao Te Ching and the I Ching, is an integral part of classic Tai Chi. Tai Chi and Taoism. The practical exercises of Tai Chi are also situated in a wider philosophical context of Taoism. This is a reflective, mystical Chinese tradition, which first associated with the scholar and mystic Lao Tzu, an older contemporary of Confucius. He wrote and taught in the province of Honan in the 6th century BC, and authored the seminal work of Taoism, the Tao Te Ching. As a philosophy, Taoism has many elements, but fundamentally, it espouses a calm, reflective, and mystic view of the world steeped in the beauty and tranquility of nature. Tai Chi also has, particularly amongst Eastern practitioners, a long connection with the I Ching, a Chinese system of divination. There are associations between basic I Ching trigrams plus the 5 elements of Chinese alchemy: metal, wood, fire, water, and earth. Amongst the numbered poems in Tao Te Ching, the following can be found. Yield and overcome, bend and be straight. He who stands of tiptoe is not steady. He who strides cannot maintain the pace. Returning is the motion of the Tao. Yielding is the way of the Tao. What is firmly established cannot be uprooted. What is firmly grasped cannot slip away. The highest motive is to be like water. Water is essential to all life, yet it does not demand a fee or proclaim its importance. Rather, it flows humbly to the lowest level, and in so doing, it is much like Tao. Nothing in the world is weaker or more yielding than water. Yet nothing is its equal in wearing away the hard and the strong. There is nothing quite like it. Thus, the weak can overpower the strong, the flexible can overcome the rigid. The whole world can perceive this, but does not put it into practice. When you compare the sentences above with the written principles of movement in Tai Chi, they fit like a glove. For instance, it's emphasized that when training Tai Chi, one ought to seek a soft, supple, pliant, and yielding attitude and demeanor. But when an opening happens, to strike forcibly. The philosophy of Tai Chi Chuan is that if one uses hardness to resist violent force, then both sides are certain to be injured at least to some degree. Such injury, according to Tai Chi Chuan theory, is a natural consequence of meeting brute force with brute force. Instead, students are taught not to directly fight or resist incoming force, but to meet it in softness and follow its motion while remaining in physical contact until the incoming force of attack exhausts itself or can be safely redirected, meeting yang with yin. Done correctly, this yin-yang or yang-yin balance in combat, or in a broader philosophical sense, is a primary goal of Tai Chi Chuan training. Lao Tzu provided the archetype for this in the Tao Te Ching when he wrote, "The soft and the pliable will defeat the hard and strong." The Chinese characters for Tai Chi Chuan can be translated as the supreme ultimate force. The notion of supreme ultimate is often associated with the Chinese concept of yin-yang, the notion that one can see a dynamic duality, whether it's male versus female or active versus passive. One key philosophy of Tai Chi is the principle of yin-yang. Yin-yang are opposites. They are either on the opposite ends of a cycle, like the seasons of the year. The Tai Chi, Supreme Ultimate, diagram shows the relationship of yin-yang and illustrates the interdependence of yin and yang. Nothing is totally yin or totally yang. Just as a state of total yin is reached, yang begins to grow. Yin contains seeds of yang and vice versa. They constantly transform into each other. The classics state, yin creates yang, and yang activates yin.